Hello everyone, Deb here. I am here with a haul for you, and this is from a store I have never shopped with before. And I watched a lady whose channel name I cannot remember right now, but she pops up in my feed every now and then, and I just happened to watch her that day. And she had done an unboxing of a haul she did from a company called Journalsay. And I really liked a lot of the things she got, and so I was enticed to go, or enabled, I guess the right word, to go shop. Now, I haven't been crafting a whole lot, so shame on me, but I believe, and I don't have the receipt right in front of me, but I believe my total was something like $36, and including shipping and overseas tax. And I got a whole box of goodies. Isn't this box beautiful? And it's a perfect box for fall, which, we're still officially in, even though Thanksgiving is over now. But with the leaves and the yellows and oranges and greens, I thought it was a perfect box. And I've had this sitting here probably for a week and a half or so. And I'm just now getting the video done. So let me open this up. I have a pile to the right of me, which is going to fall soon, and more bubble wrap. And then, ta-da! So they had this nice little card in here. Thank you for your purchase. They do have like an influencer program. However, um, they have a creator incentive program, but you have to have 300 views and 30 likes on your YouTube channel to be able to get the gift, and that gift is $5. So, yeah, that's not going to happen for me, but it's okay. Um, I'll still do the video, and I don't know where exactly to start. Mostly what I saw that I loved were these things. I'm going to save them for last. I did get this washi. I believe it's paper washi. I can't read it, but and I don't have my list here. Here, I'll just take it out. I'm pretty sure this is a paper washi tape, and it's script, and it is in English script. I promised God I try to shoot suffer hands unless I have. It doesn't make sense, but anyway, yeah, it's taped down. Just trying to see. Oh, okay. It has a backing paper, and then yes, it's sticky paper tape. Interesting. So I like that for journaling. I thought that would be cool, or on anything you want to do vintage or something, which I do occasionally. Okay. And then I did get two other, these are called Midnight Garden. Says have a good day. What do they call these? I think these are pet tape. It doesn't say on here. But they have a foil look about them. I'm not going to undo them. They have a plastic on them. This one is, wait, wait, black and white, and this one has like purple. You can see them better in the camera than I'm seeing them with the light shining in my eyeballs. This one looked formal, so I thought it would be kind of nice for like any weddings, or if I do a black and white floral journal or something, which is possible. And this one is more purples and pinks, and I just thought they were really pretty. So I got them. I can't remember how much is on them. And this is all in, I believe, Japanese, although it could be Chinese. I don't know. Anyway, very pretty. Well, there you can see a picture in the background of them, what they're supposed to look like. Okay. Okay, then there were these little sort of card slash papers. Um, I should have gotten the thing. Oh, it has a slidey thing on it. And I don't know, like maybe if you have a Daiso near you or something, you could find these. But this was a company in China, Journalsay. They're papers and they're thin papers, but this is all butterflies. And I'll just do this. I'm sure there's repeats, but aren't these pretty? You know, I love butterflies, right? And they're not real thick, so you can layer them on something else and it won't add a whole lot of volume. But gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love, love. And for now, I guess I'll keep them out of there. Um, so that's that one. And this is called The Theme of Wallpaper, which I think will make nice backgrounds. Sorry for the crinkling. Mr. Paper, 50 pages. I think they all have 50. Yeah, it looks about right. 50 pages. And this one is all just backgrounds, but they're small. So I thought for ATCs or altered index cards, which are things I do like to make, these would be perfect. I really like that one with the different colors, blues and terracotta colors. Like it almost reminds me like a Southwest. It looks like two of each. Is that right? There's a green one. Yeah, two of each. So 25 patterns. Um, anyway, yep. Okay, this one is handwritten letter. And it looks a little thinner to me than the butterfly one, but it probably has about, maybe because it's got this thing on. Probably has about 50 pages also. And the descriptions on the website, when you select your language, they're in English. But I thought the price was really good for what I got, postcards. And this one, it looks like, burnt or, yeah, burnt or ink edges, mostly burnt edges. And they're paper, like the other ones. Okay, so that's that one. Sorry, I'm going quickly, but I think you'll get the idea. This is called The Theme of Paper. We're crinkling, sorry, and it's not bound. This is another Mr. Paper. So the butterflies and this handwritten, I think they were by the same company. It's sort of like a Emu where it's different companies, but it all gets shipped at once. So it's like a collector place. And these are from Mr. Paper, and I'm guessing this one is like the same as the first, the butterfly and the handwritten letter. And then there's a bunch of other stuff I got, which I'll show you. Yeah, these are same. These are thinner. The Mr. Paper ones are narrow. Let me show you the measurement. This one is just over 1.5 inches by about 3 1/8 inches. And the wider ones are about 2 inches wide by not quite 3 1/4 inches tall. So perfect for ATCs or like, anything small like that. Or anything else you can add them to tags or add them into your journal pages, your art books and just, tear them or paint on them or whatever you want to do. Huh, it's funny, it doesn't have the vintage stationery written anywhere on it after you take that off. And this is just different vintage looking papers. And I believe two of each. No, no, these are all different. So you can just use them for anything. Pick your color and there you go. Okay, I'm gonna have to put these back in the box. So this was Paper Garden, and this, I'm not gonna open this, but it's all these different like lattice texture for texture. Paper Garden series hollow material. And I think I got some other things from Paper Garden too. That was the shop name. But this has 10 pieces, so two each of 5. So it's not a lot, but it's just something you could put on those projects to add texture without needing a dies or a die cutting machine. Right now I have a die and die cutting machine, but sometimes for like $1 or $1.50 or whatever these were, it's cheaper just to do this. And they're not cardboard, but they're heavier. They're paper, but they're not as thin as those booklets of paper, okay? But I don't think they're like 110 pound or anything. I don't even think they're like 80, but they are heavier than the thin papers. Just have to be careful with those. We don't tear them because they are a little fragile since they're etched out. Okay, now what I really loved is the rest of this stuff. The person that did the video that I saw had some of these wooden disc looking things. Well, it turns out, kind of have these separated, I think, by, yeah. These are all discs. Now, this one is different, and these other ones I think are all from the same company. Yeah, so I'll do them next. This one is gorgeous, gorgeous, and it's 20 pieces. And I'll try and tell you the company. Oops, that's on the card. You could even cut that one out and use it. But here, oh, it shows you all the backgrounds. This is Tomato Jam Girl is the name of the company. But it's all bought from Journalsay, and these are paper too. They're not stickers, they're just paper. And I believe two of each of 10 designs. And the florals are just, I just think they're gorgeous. I don't know what I'll use them for. Accents on cards or anything. That one's pretty. And that one has more edge of the wood stump. And those looks like if any of you do wood carving, my brother used to do that when we were kids. I might have tried it once or twice, but I never really got into it. And that one. So just really pretty designs. And if I can find the prices I paid, I don't know that they'll be the same because I'm sure like Temu, the prices change, but I will put them in the description below. And if I can't find them, just know for all this, I paid $36, including any shipping or tax. Now these are stickers. These were not. These were paper, wood grain time. That says Timist. Wood grain time by Tomato Jam Girl. And these are all wood chip embossed stickers in different patterns, and they're by Mo Card. Now, I will tell you, the backs are on really good because they embossed them, and I think that pushed them in a lot. Like you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but the flowers pop up just a little bit. And I tried to get one off, and it was a little up that one. It probably was this one because I know I messed with it quite a while, but it is a sticker. See? Sticky on here. Not super sticky. Now this one has 15 pieces and they're all different, but also the wood, wood grain stump. I don't know why that, oh, I guess it's a wreath. Sunflower. And there's different sizes in here. Like that one's oval, butterfly, yellow rose, some lemons, more butterflies and daisies. Those wish dandelions, I guess, butterflies, and more sunflowers. So yeah. And I don't know that I'll open all the rest. Let me see. I think they have pictures on the back of them. These are all the same as far as the nature. They're all wood chip embossed stickers. This one is, They're neutrals like this, okay? There we go. And this one is, oh, does it say that? Oh, this is supposed to be green floral. Do they look green? I guess, maybe. Yeah, there's some green in there. Okay. This one is blue trace, flower trace, blues. Of course, I love blue, so I love that one. This one is Crimson Story, so the reds and pinks. Between the Coffee Trees, so more neutrals. Come on. I don't know why I can't get that one to focus. Not going to focus. You get the idea. And this one is purple. Purple flowering. Well, that one came into focus better for a second. Huh. Anyway, that's all the wood chip things. I got a bunch of them. I just loved them. And then these are butterflies and things. And I think it was this one that she had. I fell in love with this one. And this is called Letter Across Time. It actually has little brads, I think, for layering them. And so does the next one, which is flowers. But these are so pretty. Oop, I don't want to bring the brads out. I'll leave that one in there. You can see they're like print newspaper or vintagey. Let me get a piece of paper. I'll lay them out here so you can see them. Oop, except for the one I left in there. And now I think some of these may be moths, but that's okay. They're vintage, and some have more color than others. Even. Can't seem to talk. That one's pretty. All pretty. I like them all. I love them because I love these. I'm not an insect person, but I love butterflies and dragonflies. And I don't remember the lady I watched had dragonflies, but I got some. But they're a different style. We'll get to them in a few minutes. And I know, sorry, this is long, but I just wanted you to see. Oh, and they're thin. They're thin paper like those papers in the books. So if you uh, don't want anything to add bulk, these are wonderful. So pretty. And honestly, I couldn't die cut these unless I did the background myself because I have, or I did it out of pattern paper that I bought, and I don't have any that looks quite like these. So yeah, I just thought they were pretty. So I don't remember how many that was. Probably about 15 or 20, I'm guessing. Yeah. So let me get rid of those, and then we'll go into the next packet. This one, the cutting machine didn't quite get all of it off. You can see there's a couple like that piece there. That's okay. At least they didn't tear the butterfly. And this one has a little piece down here. We'll just leave it for now. Okay, and so that went in here, and yeah, I don't know. I guess you can layer them or you can attach them to something with a brad. I'll probably just use those. Not, is that a brad or those paper fastener things? I don't know. But the name of the company is Journalsay, so they concentrate on things for journaling, which is what all this is supposed to be for. And I think it's perfect for that. And then this one, does it say how many pieces? No. All right. Oh no, I just dropped one of those things. We'll let it there for now. Okay, so here we go. These are the flowers. Now these I could understand using one of the paper fasteners because they already look layered. They have a layered look, like with buttons on them and things. You know, newspaper and things like that. See, some of these didn't get cut, and I'm not going to mess with it because I will have to use scissors because that one's not actually laser cut enough or cut on the machine enough. But there's different sizes, so I guess even though that looks layered already, you could essentially put another one on here or something and, you know, stick the um, little, whatever those things are called. I call them brads, but I don't think that's right. What are they called? Paper. I called them paper fasteners before. That's what we used to call them. And there, that one's pretty. They're all pretty. I like the coloring in these. These are pretty for fall, even though we're almost through fall, right? So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's probably, oh, there's 20 because, no, I don't know. Looks like 19, maybe, no, there's two here. It's 20. 20 pieces. Okay, probably the same for the butterflies. Sorry. Oh boy. I'll be right. No, I don't want to break up the video, so my apologies. I think the rest of them, I might not lay them out like this. I might just show you the packets and if they have pictures. Okay, so these are a little different. And then those are different. Let me just leave that there. These are paper flowers. That's the name of the company. But you can see, I think these were the butterflies she had. But then I saw they also had leaves, butterflies, and these, I got these flowers. They probably had other things too, but I didn't get them. Okay, here we go. 10 pieces. So I think there's two each of 5 designs, and you can see the designs there for the leaves, the butterflies, and the flowers are all pink. And forgive my nails, I do apologize for them. Anyway, and then these are like the clear pet, which I don't love. Um, these are by a store. I can't read that. Anyway, these are night dragonflies. Print is too little. I don't have my glasses on. Something faux Kong travel. And this is specimen butterflies. So there's no pictures. But these are the clear ones, and I don't believe they're stickers. Mm, yeah, definitely. It says pet for sure, and I believe there's 20. I don't know why it says 20, 40. Maybe that's not the quantity. I can't remember, but it looks like there's about 20 in there. So, yep, dragonflies, butterflies. Very realistic looking. They're shinier, but I thought they'd be all right on some projects. And they're flat. They're not going to add a lot of bulk. Okay, so that is my haul from Journalsay. Let me put this in here and close this up for a second and focus on journal supplies. So if you're a journaler or a crafter that just likes these type of products, that might be a place for you. Oh, and the shipping only took a week and a half to get here. I thought it would take longer because of importing it and but they shipped it one day after I ordered, and I thought, well, it'll be 3 weeks or so, and it wasn't. It was only a week and a half. It did come in the U.S. mail once it got here. And my only complaint about that is my mail person tried to shove it in my mailbox, and it's a box and a beautiful box, and it got a little bent up here because he or she crammed it into my box, and I was mad about that. But this was wrapped in bubble wrap, and it had bubble wrap inside, and then um, in this outer bag. Okay, so there was a big bubble wrap on the outside, and then these were on the inside to keep everything in place. So it was wrapped, packaged really well. And I reuse the bubble things. All right, guys, that is my haul. Let me know what you think down below. And did you have a favorite item? And yeah, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully, I don't know if it'll be December, but in January, I will start to try and make more videos again, at least 2 a week. I don't know which days, but I'm going to try and pick days of the week so I can plan on scheduling that. And we'll see what happens. Okay. All right. Talk to you soon. I have one more video I'm going to record and then try and get these up over the next couple days. Okay. Take care. Hugs, love, and peace.